boxing. You know, sometimes you're lucky enough to have a fight where someone clearly wins, but nobody loses. And that's what you saw tonight, because I don't think either one of those women lost. Those women came out here tonight and they stole the show. They stole the promotion. Most of the tickets were sold to them. But they came out tonight. Look, Devin Haney's a great fighter. He showed it. Tremendous prospect. But in terms of the fight of the night was the fight of the promotion.
Yeah.
And it was Serrano and Hardy. And they were fighting for something bigger than just their own pride. They were fighting also for women's boxing. They got a big platform and they delivered. You know, and I was sitting there hoping to myself that all I said to myself going is I want them to both walk out healthy. I want them to give the best of what they are. Like, I want them to leave it all in the ring. They did it. I'm so thrilled with both women, and I'm so proud of them. And it's a rarity in our sport where something lives up to the hype.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't happen that often. It happens, thank God, and that's why the sport's so incredible. But tonight, that fight lived up to the hype. I mean, and those women delivered. They delivered not only for themselves, they delivered for women that would follow them. When people look back at the history of women's boxing, tonight's going to be something they're going to remember.
That's right.
If Heather is Mickey Ward or Toro Gotti, what do you think Amanda is? Who would you?
Mayweather or De La Hoya.
That's right. That's fucking right.
I mean, I think she's, you know, I mean, I think when you look at women's boxing, there are 4 women that stand alone right now at the moment. And it's Clarissa and Amanda and Katie Taylor and Cecilia. You know, you're looking at like, you know, there's some pound for pound women. You know, like women like Person, who gave Katie hell. She's right up there too. Jessica McCaskill's coming. There are women that don't have titles like Tiara Brown, Raquel Miller. They're coming, and Alicia Napoleon is coming. And there are a lot of girls out there that are coming. Saluma Arena. They're all over the place. I mean, here's the wonderful thing. I can't even think and name all the quality women in boxing right now. When I first got into the sport 30 years ago, there were some great women, but the talent pool was so limited. Right now, there's a very deep talent pool, and you literally could make a great women's fight on every single fight card we do. You could have a championship level women's fight on every card, and I guarantee you, with good matchmaking, a great fight every single time. The women deserve better.
Thank you.
They deserve more opportunities. They deserve more chances to show what they can do. Tonight, 2 of the best fought, and what'd you get? You got pure entertainment. And I don't think there was anyone in that room that didn't love that fight. And when I'm on social media just now, I went through my messages, and what people are saying, they're saying great stuff.
That's right.
Because it wasn't, okay, you knew who the winner was. The winner was clear. But what you got was 2 women who gave the best of what they are, of who they are. And they both covered themselves, in my mind, with glory. I thought tonight, I thought Amanda was great, and I thought Heather was great. And I thought Amanda was, you saw Amanda Serrano, what she is and how good she is. You also saw who Heather Hardy is. And they should both be proud. And I think when, you know, I know Heather is heartbroken right now, but I think when Heather takes a breather and she takes a couple of days and relaxes and chills, and then she looks at what people saw in her performance tonight, I think she's going to be really, really proud. I also think she's going to do better. I mean, I don't think her career is over. I think tonight, in a lot of ways, was the best Heather has ever fought. And I think that she's going to get another opportunity to make a good payday, maybe another career high payday, because she earned it. And Amanda and Katie Taylor is a super fight. I mean, it's like, forget about male, female, whatever. It's 2 of the best fighters in the world fighting each other, and when they fight, that's one of the biggest fights. Maybe when it happens, will be the biggest fight that's happened in women's boxing.
Hey Lou, seeing the first round, it seemed like Heather was in a lot of trouble, and granted the fact that there was an extra minute.
I got to admit, my heart was in my mouth. Yeah.
Seeing the fact that debate on 2-minute rounds, 3-minute rounds.
I'm tired of fucking debating about 2 or 3 minutes. 15-round fights.
Yeah, they have
If anything, if you really want to look at the world today, people want quicker fights. They want more action. They don't want length. Look at MMA and its success, and part of it is because of the immediate gratification. And by the way, women can't get fucking attention or platforms or fights on cards in quantity, and making them longer is going to give women more opportunity?
Please.
Get the fuck out of here.
Exactly.
And on top of it, and one other thing, I'm going to preach on one more thing, and this is one that really bothers me. This is one that really bothers me. I'm going to ask everybody who wants to ever talk about some bullshit 2 or 3 minute round debate. I want you to Google women and head injury and Google women and concussion. And there's a reality. Women are more susceptible to head injury and concussion than men are.
'Cause we do more drugs.
There's just a physiological difference, and that's a fact. And it's every major medical study that's been done shows the same thing. It's one of the reasons why in youth soccer, they're considering not having headers in girls' soccer matches, because women are far more susceptible to brain bleeds, far more susceptible to concussion, far more susceptible to a recurrence of a concussion, far more susceptible to concurrent concussion syndrome. So there's a lot of reasons just to leave it where it is. And here's the other thing. You shouldn't fucking make less money and take more risk than the men are taking in the same fight.
Woo!
Right?
Talk about
So
it.
stop with the 2 and 3 minute round bullshit. If anything, part of what made that fight was so exciting was the pace of the fight.
That's
the pace
right.
of the fight was fun.
Phenomenal.
It was quick. It moved. And in 2 look, the average men's 3 minute round. It's very rare you see. If you see a round where both fighters are going at it for 3 consecutive minutes, usually you see a shit round in the next round.
That's true.
And most of the time, you see a 3 minute round. How many times you see a 3 minute round where one or both of the fighters takes a minute off? So I don't want to, the debate, you know, particularly, I made a point of doing this too. I try to see, look, it's a legitimate point, and there's some purists, and I get, like, it's not, they're not being haters. I don't think everyone that makes the point about 2 and 3 minute rounds is an idiot. But I do see a lot of the haters, the people that are never going to accept women's boxing, going, women's boxing shit, and you fight 2 minute rounds. Get the fuck out of here.
Thank